headlines: Troops repel another ISWAP attack. German, or rather gunmen kidnap APC chairman in Ondo State. UK unveils immigration reforms to curb overseas hiring. Nigeria qualifies for Mr. Universe Pageant. And on sports, SC salutes Flying Eagles for Under 20 World Cup ticket. I am Cynthia Almadran. Now we take the news in detail. Many soldiers are reportedly unaccounted for after the early Monday morning attack by the Islamic State of West African Province ISWAP terrorists who raided the military base in Mate local government area of Borno State, sources said. Leadership had earlier reported how the ISWAP terrorists attacked and looted the armory in the Mate military base and killed 4 soldiers while thousands of villagers fled their homes to the neighboring Dikwa local government area of the state. A security source who is familiar with this situation revealed that many soldiers were either abducted or wounded in the attack by the invading terrorists. Meanwhile, troops of the Nigerian Army in collaboration with Civilian Joint Task Force and hunters have repelled a deadly attack on Dikwa, the neighboring local government area to Mate. A CJTF member who spoke on the condition of anonymity said the terrorists sent 2 drones for surveillance before launching the attack on a military outpost. He said the attack occurred around 1 a.m. on Tuesday and lasted for 1 hour, with heavy resistance from the Nigerian Army and the CJTF. And now in other news stories, gunmen suspected to be kidnappers have abducted Honorable Nelson Adepoyigi, the chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC Ward 5, Ifon, in Ose local government area of Ondo State. Leadership gathered that Honorable Adepoyigi was abducted while parking his car around 10 p.m. on Monday. A source told our correspondent that the assailants stormed the compound of the victim where they pounced on him with sticks before whisking him away. Adepoyigi's wife, who heard his cries for help, rushed out but found out that her husband had already been taken away by the abductors. The source further disclosed that the kidnappers had contacted the family of the politician, demanding 100 million naira ransom for his release. State Commander of Amotekun Corps, Adetunji Adeleye, confirmed that his men had launched a manhunt for the kidnappers and assured that efforts were ongoing to secure Adepoyigi's safe release. Also, the Public Relations Officer, PRO, Ondo State Command, Olushola Ayalade, who confirmed the abduction, said the politician was kidnapped at the entrance of his farm. The United Kingdom Home Office has announced changes to its immigration system in a new white paper to reduce reliance on international recruitment and strengthen domestic workforce development. A key initiative is the creation of the Labour Market Evidence Group, which will analyze labour market data to inform policy decisions. The group will focus on developing local skills rather than depending on migrant workers. Skilled worker visa threshold will be raised to RQF6, aligning with graduate level qualifications. The point-based system will also be restricted to occupations facing long-term shortages as identified by the Migration Advisory Committee. In the social care sector, overseas recruitment via social care visas will be phased out by 2028 with visa extensions and in-country switching permitted during the transition period. Recruitment of international students will face stricter controls, with post-study work visas reduced to 18 months and institutions required to meet higher compliance standards. And now on entertainment, in a landmark achievement for Nigeria's presence on the global pageant scene, Chidi Udengwu has been crowned Mr. Universe Nigeria 2025, becoming the country's first ever representative to compete at the international Mr. Universe competition scheduled to hold in the United States later this year. Udengwu, who emerged as one of the top 6 finalists at the Mr. of Nigeria 2025 grand finale held on May 11th at the MUSON Centre in Lagos, was selected from a pool of 21 contestants representing diverse regions across the country. His victory marked a defining moment not only for the competition but for Nigeria's foray entry to global male pageantry. Born and raised in the United States to Nigerian immigrant parents from Enugu State, Udengwu brings a dynamic background to the title. A law enforcement professional, athlete, and model, he's celebrated for his unique blend of discipline, ambition, and cultural pride. Speaking after his win, Udengwu reflected on the values that shaped his journey. He said, I come from a family rooted in purpose and achievement. My brother Nadi is in the medical field and my sister Chika is an athlete. Our success and the value instilled in us by our parents have always pushed me to strive for more. Now, wearing the Mr. Universe Nigeria sash, Udengwu is set to represent not just the title but the aspirations of a generation. His story, bringing both Nigerian heritage and international exposure, positions him as a powerful ambassador on the global stage. And now on sports news, the National Sports Commission, NSC, has applauded Nigeria's under-20 male football team, the Flying Eagles, for clinching a semi-final spot at the ongoing AFCON Under-20 tournament in Egypt and securing the place at the FIFA World Cup in Chile. The team achieved qualification by defeating the defending champions Senegal in the quarterfinals of the tournament on Monday at the Suez Canal Stadium in Ismailia, Egypt. And the later chairman of the NSC, Malam Sheikh Diko, in a statement on Tuesday in Abuja, praised the team's performance, noting their consistent growth with each match, which ultimately led to a superior display against their Senegalese rivals. Director General of the NSC, Honorable Bukola Olapade, noted that the Flying Eagles' accomplishment represents yet another success story for the country from its various sports federations. That's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website, www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.